I'm gonna tell you guys something that sounds completely backwards, but I want you guys to hear me out for a sec. Walking away from money made me more money. Now, I know it doesn't make sense right now, but if you're running an AI agency or if you're selling a service, especially a high ticket service, you're selling AI systems for five to $10,000. This might be the most important lesson that you need to hear. Most agency owners, especially these AI agency owners, they think that the goal is to close every single deal that comes into the pipeline. And this is completely wrong. But I do understand you got to make your money. And most of these AI agencies, they're not really making any money. They're just selling shit systems. And their clients cancel after the first month because they're selling the wrong thing to the wrong people. But anyway, if somebody's interested in these systems, they just say yes right away. Even if the clients are cheap, they try to compromise. Even if they negotiate a lot, they just drop down their prices massively just to close the deal. And this is completely wrong because I used to do the same thing. And it nearly ruined my business. It cost me a lot. It cost me a lot of stress, it cost me a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of unnecessary stuff, honestly. And I'm gonna tell you guys why you shouldn't drop your prices just to close a deal. Because it's not just about the financials, my friends. It's about principles. It's about energy. It's about expectations. It's about leverage. Your price is not just about the money. It's way more than that. It's your principles. And cheap clients, they don't just pay you less, they demand more of you. They respect you less. They question everything. They drain your focus. They try and micromanage everything. And they block you from other opportunities. And trust me, I learned this shit firsthand. I walked away from other high ticket opportunities because I was way too busy fulfilling unnecessary stuff for a client. And I remember quoting a $10,000 project for a client. So, of course, here comes the negotiating part. This was for an AI project. And I don't really want to negotiate. I don't want to talk prices and if I can lower my prices and whatnot because this is just brokey energy and I don't want this energy. But they came back and they said, can you do it for $5,000? And at that time, I thought money is money. Let's just do it. $5,000. Why not? Guys, big mistake. This cost me a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of stress, a lot of money. Understand this, guys. The moment that someone cuts your price in half, they're also cutting their respect for you in half. They think that they could just take advantage of you and they won't respect you. I want you guys to remember that before you start cutting down on your prices, before you try saying yes to these cheap ass clients. I want you guys to understand that. They won't respect you because they're taking advantage of you. So, what actually happens with cheap clients? I'll tell you what. That $5,000 client won't act like a $5,000 client. They will act like they own you. They will act like they're above you. They won't respect you guys because they're going to send hundreds and hundreds of messages, hundreds and hundreds of emails. You're going to be going back and forth. They're going to be micromanaging. They're going to be scope creeping. They're going to be looking at every single thing that you do. And they're going to question every decision that you make. And trust me, I've done this with other clients, especially corporate clients. And this is the absolute worst, guys. Now I don't want to offer cheap shit because they don't have any patience, they don't have any trust. And the craziest part is that you will deliver a $10,000 level of work for somebody who only valued it at $5,000. They don't see the value in what you're providing. Do you see the problem there? I'm going to tell you guys something that's absolutely important, right? And I want you guys to remember this. Cheap clients are the most expensive clients that you will ever have because they cost you so much. They'll cost you your time, your energy, your focus, your confidence, and other opportunities. And honestly, this is a lot. This is worth more than money, guys. While you're stressed over that deal and fulfilling those services, those systems, you won't be able to improve your business, improve your systems, follow up with better prospects, build leverage and raise standards and make your business better. You'll be too busy fulfilling unnecessary stuff for the wrong clients. And the craziest part is because I've also worked with high paying clients, they don't behave like cheap clients. High paying clients, they pay you a lot of money because they want outcomes. They pay you $10,000 to get results, guaranteed results, and they don't want to micromanage. They don't want to do it themselves. They respect your expertise. and they move quick. They send the money right away. You send the invoice, they sign the agreement right away. They send the money and you get to do your job. And these are the best quality people, the best quality clients that you should surround yourself with. And this makes work fun. Honestly, guys. I mean, the money is good, but if it's a shitty way of making money, it's not the best because, you don't want to trade your time for money. You don't want to get unnecessary stress. Cheap clients, they're not the best because they just buy relief. They just buy the cheapest possible systems just for temporary fix. But these are going to be problems in the long run, and cheap clients always attract cheap problems. Trust me, guys. I mean, you guys can try it out yourself, but I'm saving you guys a lot of time right now. And I want you guys to do this. If somebody aggressively negotiates your price in a sales call, politely decline and say, I can refer you to somebody else, somebody that's cheaper. If you want something that's cheaper, I can give you cheaper recommendations. If you want guaranteed outcomes, I'm your guy. It's like the dinner analogy, for example. If you go out and you want to treat yourself for a nice dinner, would you rather go to McDonald's or would you rather go to a nice steakhouse? Of course you would go to a nice steakhouse, right? Why would you go to a steakhouse? Better quality food, better taste, better ambiance, better experience, right? So if somebody doesn't value your strategy, if somebody doesn't value your systems, if somebody doesn't value your time and your ability to produce results, just walk away. And walking away is going to help you save your stress, save your energy, and it's going to make you more money in the long run. Trust me, guys. If someone wants premium results at discount prices, walk away. This is going to save you a lot of stress because the moment you stop saying yes to low quality deals, the better clients start showing up. Honestly, guys. That's why I charge my prices at a higher amount. I don't want to sell my shit for $500 a month. I want to sell my stuff for at least $2,500 a month, right? So why is this important? Why does saying no make you more money? Because there's less stress, less unnecessary stress. It sharpens your focus. It gets you laser focused because you're going to love the work that you do and you're going to do your best to do the job properly. It sharpens your focus instantaneously, guys, because you're focused on providing results. You're not focused on unnecessary stuff. It raises your confidence and it positions yourself as a premium, your systems. It positions yourself as an expert in that industry. And again, guys, it's not just always about the financials. It's about principles. So don't lower your prices just to say yes. If you're still saying yes to every single deal, you're not building a business. You're buying yourself a very, very stressful job. I remember the times where I used to do this with the wrong clients. And honestly, guys, it made the relationship with the team bad. This was the reason why I shut down my first agency, but I don't want to talk about that. But anyway, not every dollar is a good dollar to make. Honestly, the smartest move that you can make sometimes is just walking away. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you energy. It's going to save you unnecessary stress. And honestly, it's going to be so much better. And if someone can't afford your prices, then they're not your ideal client. They're not going to be the best for you. So it's just best to walk away. And the faster you learn that, the faster your income is going to go up. Trust me, your mental health is going to go really, really good. You're going to save a lot of stress. Your work is going to be peaceful. So that's it, guys. If you decide to lower your prices, think twice. Cheap clients always attract cheap problems. Trust me. But anyway, that's it for this video. So look, I've closed $10,000 deals for my agency, and I have videos on my channel as well if you want to check it out. But if you need any help with growing your agency, get it past $10,000 a month, book a call with me down below. I have a link. I can help you to get to your goal. And let's have a conversation. If I can help you to get to your goal faster, I'll work with you one-on-one and I'll walk you through every single step of the process. And if you guys want free information, I have a 45-minute course on my channel. It's on my link, the description on my link. And just check it out and learn more.